students for grade 7 English lesson of St. Peter's College, Colombo, Digaba branch. Today, our lesson is to learn some conjunctions. There are a lot of conjunctions, but during this lesson we are learning a few. The first set is these three words: and, but, or. Right, I'm going to tell you what conjunctions are. I think you all have heard this word, but I just remind you now. Conjunctions are the words which we use to combine or join words or sentences. And we take two sentences and use one of these words and make one meaningful sentence. So we call these words conjunctions. There are a lot of conjunctions. Let's take the first one, and. This word is used to join similar ideas. The ideas which connected with each other positively. Like this. Here, the ideas matching with each other. We use the word and for ideas matching with each other. Let's see these examples, then you will understand clearly. My brother fell from his new bicycle. That is one idea. My brother fell from his new bicycle. The other idea, he got his leg injured. What do you think about these two? These two are going together. The ideas are matching. So we can combine these two sentences by using and like this. My brother fell from his new bicycle and, you can see the word and there, he got his leg injured. That is one sentence after combining these two with the word and. My brother fell from his new bicycle and he got his leg injured. My brother fell from his new bicycle and he got his leg injured. Right, let's move to the second sentence. The student studied hard. There is one idea. The student studied hard. Next one. He got through his exam. The student studied hard. He got through the exam. So the ideas are matching. They are going with each other. So we can combine these two sentences using the word and. The student studied hard and. See, and. The student studied hard and he got through his exam. He got through his exam. The student studied hard and he got through his exam. Next one. Early humans discovered metal. One idea. Early humans discovered metal. They started making tools. See, these two are going together, can combine positively, matching with each other. So, one sentence, we can join these two sentences and make one meaningful sentence like this. Early humans discovered metal and they started making tools. Early humans discovered metal and they started making tools. And. Now, we have the other word but. We use the word but to join contrasting ideas. That means not matching with each other, not similar ideas, but contrasting, different, going against each other. We use the word but to join the sentences with contrasting ideas like this. He studied hard for the whole year. The whole year he studied hard. He did not get through his exams. For the whole year he studied hard. he did not get through his exams. So we can join these two sentences by using the word but, because these two sentences are contrasting, different, not matching. Like this. He studied hard for the whole year, but he studied hard for the whole year, but he didn't get through his exam. He failed the exam. I think you are clear of it. Right, next example. He was afraid of being scolded. He thinks that he will be scolded. He is afraid of being scolded. Second idea. His mother didn't say anything against him. Sometimes he thought that his mother will scold him. But here, when we make the sentence meaningful, when we combine this sentence and make one sentence, what will happen? See this? He was afraid of being scolded, but his mother didn't say anything against him. He was expecting his mother will scold him, but his mother didn't say anything against him. The important word here is but. Right, next example. We kept our full hope on his winning. The people thought that he will win. We kept our full hope on his winning. He didn't show his colors much this time. So these two ideas are not matching, they are contrasting, they are not going with each other. So we use but to join these two and make one meaningful sentence like this. We kept our full hope on his winning, but we kept our full hope on his winning, but he didn't show his colors this time. He didn't show his colors much this time. We kept our full hope on his winning, but he didn't show his colors this time. Right. The next conjunction is O. We use the word O when we have options. When we have two options, only one we can select, then O is used. Like this. Here the conjunction O is to show an option or another possibility. We have this thing and that thing, only one we can select. Then we will use this word O. Examples. You can watch TV now, you can play outside. This means you cannot do these two things together at once. In the same time, you cannot do these two things. Only one option you have. Only one you can select. Therefore, you have to use or to combine these two sentences. Like, you can watch TV or you can play outside. You can watch TV or you can play outside. They can do the activities, they can read the storybooks. You can see they can. When you make the sentence combining these two, you must not repeat. You must not repeat the words. You have to select only once like this. They can do the activities or read the books. We have not used they can twice, only once. They can do the activities or read the books. That means there is an option. You have to select only one. Then only you can use the word or. Today my mother, third example. Today my mother will make a fried rice. She will make a lamb rice today. The second option, second idea. Today my mother will make a fried rice, she will make a lump rice. But mother is not going to make these two together, only one. So to give that idea, we have to combine these two sentences. So two sentences with O, like this. Today my mother will make a fried rice or a lump rice. Today my mother will make a fried rice or a lump rice. That means we have an option. Only one thing we can select. Okay, now you can remember. I will repeat you. Color. First and we used for matching ideas. But, the word but we used for contrasting ideas. The word or we use for options, to show options. Right, now try with these activities. It is said combine the given words using and, but, or appropriately in a suitable way. We have to think whether I use and or but or the word or. Here, the first exercise says, early people lived on caves. Early people lived on caves. They painted pictures on the wall. What do you think? Are these two ideas matching or contrasting, or you have an option? Yes, these two sentences are matching. They are going with each other. So we can join these two sentences using and. Like this. Early people lived in caves and they painted pictures on walls. Teacher, I have not written here. I have not written the answer here. You have to do it. Just listen now and do it later. Second one. I told the whole story to my sister. I told the whole story to my sister. She didn't understand it. What do you think? Are these two ideas matching? No, they are contrasting, not matching, different. So we can use but, the word but for this. I told the whole story to my sister, but she didn't understand it. I told the whole story to my sister, but she didn't understand it. Third exercise. The team practiced a lot. The team practiced a lot. They could not win the match. They could not win the match. What do you think? After practicing a lot, we expect them to win, but they could not win the match. So the ideas are contrasting. Therefore, we can use but to combine these two sentences and make one meaningful sentence like this. The team practiced a lot, but they could not win the match. The team practiced a lot, but they could not win the match. Next one. You may repair your shoes. You may buy new pairs. You may repair your shoes. You may buy new pair. You may buy a new pair. What do you use here? You have an option. You have to select one thing. So for that, we use the word conjunction O. We use the conjunction O. You may repair your shoes or you may buy a new pair. You may buy a new pair of shoes. You may repair your shoes or you may buy a new pair. Next one. He has not made use of given facts. He hasn't made use of given facts. He has misinterpreted the diagram. The ideas are matching because of not using the given facts. He has misinterpreted the diagram. So we will make one sentence like this. He has not made use of given facts and misinterpreted the diagram. He has not made use of the given facts and misinterpreted the diagram. 6. The land, sea, and atmosphere began to form. The land, sea and atmosphere began to form. There was no life on earth. So these two ideas, the best option is to use the word but. To combine these two sentences, the best option is, I hope, the word but. The land, sea and atmosphere began to form, but there was no life on earth. The land, sea and atmosphere began to form, but there was no life on earth. The last one. People started agriculture. People started rearing animals. Here, the two ideas are matching. The two sentences are going with each other. So we can use the conjunction and to combine these two sentences. People started agriculture and started rearing animals. People started agriculture and started rearing animals. No need to repeat people. People started agriculture and started rearing animals. So I hope children you are clear enough about this. So try to do these activities alone without taking help from this video. Just try your own. And we are now moving to another two conjunctions. These two, when and why. These two are also conjunctions. We use when and also while to combine two sentences, two ideas. When and while is used to talk about the things happening at the same time. We use these two words to explain the things or the actions happening at the same time. The meaning, when we see it, these two words are just alike in the meaning, but in the usage, when we use it, there is slight difference in the usage. I'll explain it. Let's see these sentences first. Let's go through these sentences quickly. You go swimming while I'm having lunch. Just read it. You will get the idea later. Just read it with me. You go swimming while I'm having lunch. There you can see we have used while as a conjunction to join two ideas. In the second one, she had happened to meet with an accident while walking along the road. Two things happened in the same time. While walking along the road, she had happened to meet with an accident. While I was waiting at the bus stop, I saw my friend was in their car. I was waiting in the bus stop. At the same time, I saw my friend was in their car. Some flowers bloom when the sun rises. Some flowers bloom when the sun rises. I loved puppies when I was in the primary classes. I loved puppies when I was in the primary classes. When I go to see my grandma, she prepares me delicious food. When I go to see my grandma, whenever I go there, she prepares me delicious food. I was surprised when my friend visited me on my birthday. I was surprised when my friend visited me on my birthday. Right. Here, let's recall our memory on conjunctions again. Conjunctions are the words which are used to join sentences to give one idea in a meaningful way. So conjunctions are joining words. We can say conjunctions are joining words. In this lesson, again, we recall our memory on conjunctions using when and while. We learn how to use when and while in a correct way, appropriate, a suitable way. These both words are similar in meaning, but there is a slight difference in usage. Right. Most of the time, while is used, the conjunction while is used with ongoing or continuing actions. You may see it in your examples given above, you saw it. The word while has been used in sentences in continuous tense. Most of the time, you get while with one tense in continuous tense. Past continuous or present continuous. Can you remember continuous tenses? You get be verbs and ing form. So when you see be verb and ing form together, you know that it is a continuous tense. So better you use while for that. But most of the time, when is used for regular happenings. So when gets simple tenses, simple past, simple future, or simple present. Examples, let's go to our examples. There were no humans on Earth when dinosaurs lived on it. There were no humans on Earth when dinosaurs lived on it. So you can see here, there were no humans. Means this is a simple tense. Simple tense. And dinosaurs lived on it. Simple past. There were also simple. There lived is also simple. So children, these two ideas better you combine with when. They were same idea but in a slight different way. There were no humans on Earth while dinosaurs were living on it. When we use while for the same idea, we have to change the tense like this. There were no humans on Earth. That's true, it's simple, but the other sentence is in continuous tense. There were no humans on Earth while dinosaurs were living on it. Continuous action. While they were living on it, there were no humans. So while is used for continuous actions. When I listened to my teacher attentively, the lesson was very clear to me. It's true. When I listened to my teacher attentively, the lesson was very clear to me. Whenever you listen to your teacher attentively, definitely the lesson will be very clear. If you use while, we'll have a different type of sentences like this. While I was listening to my teacher attentively, the lesson became attentive. The lesson was very clear to me while I was listening to my teacher. When you use while, you have to use continuous tense. While I was listening to my teacher. Attentively, the lesson was very clear to me. Right, next one. While I was playing outside, I saw a beautiful kite flown up in the sky. That means at that moment. It was continuing action only for that moment. While I was playing outside, I saw a beautiful kite in that time. Second sentence, when. If you use when, the idea gets somewhat different. When I play outside, that means whenever I play outside, I used to observe the kites flown up in the sky. So these two sentences are in simple tense. I play outside, observe. I used to observe. Simple tenses. So when you combine sentences using when, better if you select simple tenses for that. Right. Now you have an exercise. Now try to combine these sentences using when or while suitable. You have to select in an appropriate way. I visited the museum. I saw a skeleton of a whale. How do you decide whether you use when or while? See the sentence. See the sentence and its tense. I visited the museum. That is simple past. I saw a skeleton of a whale. That is also simple past. So there is no continuous tense here. Better you use when for this. When I visited the museum, I saw a skeleton of a whale. The earth is revolving around the sun. It is rotating around itself. You can see here is revolving continuous action and is rotating continuous actions. Better you use while to combine these two. The earth is revolving around the sun while it is rotating around itself. Christopher Columbus landed on the Bahamas. He thought he was near China. Here, Christopher Columbus landed, simple past. He thought, that is also simple past. What do you use here? While or when? Yes, when. When Christopher Columbus landed on the Bahamas, he thought he was near China. When Christopher Columbus landed on the Bahamas, he thought he was near China. Next one. St. Paul has written letters. He was in prison. Here you can use while or when. Both are suitable. While he was in prison, St. Paul has written letters. Or even you can say, when St. Paul in prison, he has written letters. Right, next one. My mother is used to help them. She sees beggars on the road. So you have to change subjects here and there and use the word when or while. My mother used to help them. He sees beggars on the road. She sees beggars on the road. The tenses are simple. So you have to use when to combine this when. My mother is cooking. She teaches me to cook. Here you can see continuous action. While my mother is cooking, she teaches me to cook. While she is cooking, ongoing action. Birds fly to their nest. Birds fly to their nest. The sun sets in the evening. When the sun sets, simple tense. When the sun sets in the evening, birds fly to their nests. When, you have to use when. Students jot down the notes. Teacher is explaining the lesson. Teacher is explaining. While the teacher is explaining the lesson, students jot down the notes. My father comes home. My little sister runs towards him. Here, these are also simple tense, these are also simple. So combine these two with when. Use when. I was sleeping last night, I saw a terrible dream. Continuous. So combine these two with while. Okay, children. Now I conclude my lesson from here today. We'll meet in another lesson. Please do your activities alone. Don't take help from the others and be safe. Thank you. Bye.